they're having a protest. They're gathering at Union Station in Washington, and folks who know Washington know that that is a short walk away from the other major Capitol building there. They're going to gather at the Reflecting Pool, and it's an organization against suspicionless surveillance. The hundreds of thousands of average Americans who are not under suspicion for any kind of terrorist activity, who've had their private email, telephone calls, communications hoovered up by the NSA. Now, all of this coming to light as a result of Edward Snowden's leaks, he coming out and issuing a statement saying it is now time for the U.S. government to learn from us. You can see the folks up here, John Cusack, the actor, Oliver Stone, the film director, and Daniel Ellsberg, the man initially behind the Pentagon paper leaks in 1971. All of them pointing out that average Americans going about their business have no right for example, the telcos to cooperate, the internet providers to cooperate, as well as for the government to hoover up, keep that information, and to use it for who knows what. They're pointing back to the Nixon eras, saying they thought that that era was gone and over with. They say it's not, and that's why they're holding the protest in Washington today. Thousands due outside the Capitol building. Michael?
And it's not just Americans within the United States. American allies also not very happy these days about the NSA.
No, not at all, Michael. We're going to see 8 protests in Germany. Again, citizens gathering together to join in the Stop Watching Us campaign. As well, though, we're seeing American political leaders and diplomats, people like John Kerry, going abroad to Rome and to France, having to fight the battle that the U.S. was not spying. This, despite allegations that some 35 world leaders have had their personal cell phones hacked into by the NSA. The irony in all this is that those NSA leaks could, in fact, undermine Americans' efforts to combat terrorism around the world simply because it has lost the trust of many of its allies.
John, thank you for this.
Okay.